Hey, good evening, everybody. Morgan SLV here. Been a little bit since my last video, as you guys know, but let's get on with this one. Gold today, 16.13. Silver, 28.97. Today's date, 1/9/2012. By the way, let's see. Merry Christmas. Hope everybody had a good New Year's celebration. We had a very quiet one, which was good for me. And anyway, just a couple things I want to share with you guys. We're having health issues with my father, and it's kind of it's a tough deal. It's to the point where he needs care, constant care, and as I thought, the family, I knew it would end up on my shoulders, which it is, and it looks like I'm going to be spending time with him, and who knows how much longer he has. And I don't want to bring everybody down. It is what it is. I know that I believe that in every family there's like the responsible one, and I'm all I am is the best looking horse at the glue factory. But I'm trying my best as far as that situation goes. Now, this may surprise you. This next statement, I actually sold some silver, and recently, and one of the things that I did was create another company. So let's go over my little bird's nest here. So you guys know that I'm a bouncer at night, and obviously can't do that forever. And my son's business is SmallEngineAdviceForDummies.com. Doing very well. It's already getting busy. I don't know. The rains are going to hit soon, I guess, but it's busy for right now. And then I have my detail business. Just gave an estimate for 6 vehicles at $340 a pop. Don't know if I'll get it, but nonetheless, gave estimates for that. But actually sold some silver, sold a little sliver of silver, and got into the tow truck business. And one reason was it was my dad's kind of like dying wish that he had a tow truck that he has owned since 2006, and I kept telling him I'm not going to do it. And here's the reason why: I didn't want to do 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So what I decided to do is stick with my current lifestyle, with my jobs and whatnot, and operate this thing on a very shoestring budget. I don't plan on getting a tow yard at this time. I don't plan on getting a new truck at this time. It's an older truck, but it's paid off. Sunk some cash into it. Got all new equipment as far as tires and doing all the checks on the cables. It's what's called a wrecker. It's a 480 Holmes wrecker. And lo and behold, there's people as fervent as we are about our metals. There's people on YouTube fervent about their tow trucks, and it's kind of cute. And I've learned a lot, and I've never towed any cars until recently. So it is a learning curve. It's a learning experience. Very nerve-wracking if you haven't done it before. But it was kind of his wish, and here in the next few videos, I'll show you the picture of the truck and whatnot. I already got a picture of it with Pops and me and him standing there, and got the name of the company and whatnot on the picture. So I just thought that was kind of cool. I thought that might surprise you that I would sell any metals. But here's the deal: one of the books that I'm reading states that gold would be a better investment than silver, and that the worldwide demand for silver is going to go down, where the demand for that gold, the gold metal, the gold itself. I'm pretty tired, so I apologize. Will always stay a step ahead of silver, i.e., because it's mainly just investment demand. It's not considered an industrial metal like silver. So anyway, long story short, it got me thinking, and we're coming up on harder times. It seems like my income really hasn't. It has gone down because my wife's working less, but I really haven't stopped working like I normally work. And I plan for this year to be busier than heck. I mean, I think with the tow company and my son's business and the fact that I work at night, and we always get to, the details rolling and stuff, it's going to be a busy year. It's not something that I'm going to continue with all those hours, but at least for now, it'll kind of help us to get out of the hole. I have other issues to deal with as far as the real estate on my dad's side of the family, and it's going to be a sticky wicket. It's going to be, I was telling my sister tonight, that we really don't get along whatsoever. We don't see eye to eye on anything. That there's going to be some uncomfortable conversations as far as the real estate thing goes, on how we're going to proceed. And it's really tough to talk to people about finances when your angle of attack is coming from, hey, our dollar may collapse soon, right? At the very least, get beat up even more. They don't understand the whole, what do you mean inflation? What do you mean I'm not going to be getting an X number of dollars from my government job every month because the dollar is so wiped out? They can't grasp it. I guess I can't blame them, but it makes me upset. I mean, trying to explain to people, not only do you have the issues happening now, but you're going to have some scary issues happening in the future. You better get your ducks in a row now. It's really tough. It's really tough to do that. But once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and my subscribers and whatnot. You guys were very gracious the last video that I put out, and I thank you. We'll be talking to some of you guys. Some of you guys I talked to you on the phone, which is pretty cool. And, it could certainly, could use some words of encouragement now and then. But I just wanted to check in. That's where we're at. That's where the Morgan camp is at. And it's been a ride. It's, I got to be honest with you, I can't say that I'm looking forward to what I'm getting ready to go through with my father, because for all I know, I'll be there. I'll be the only person in the room when he passes. I don't know. But I kind of always knew it would fall on me. And I think it's the same way on my wife's side of the family. I think it'll fall ultimately on me. Kind of strange. Anyway, joke of the day. So a guy's in a bar, sitting there, and he's got one drink. He's holding one drink in his hand. He's kind of a nerd, and he's in kind of a seedy bar, old part of town, and sitting there, and he notices like this biker type walk in, got piercings all over his face. He walks in and watches him belly up to the bar, and meanwhile the biker guy's talking to the bartender. He says, "Yeah, I want a drink." And bartender says, "Well, what can I get you?" And he goes, "Never mind, I'll get it myself." So he walks over to the little nerdy guy sitting there at the table and grabs his drink and drinks it down right in front of him, just staring at him the whole time he's drinking his drink down, and sets it down on the table and says, "Hey, thanks for the drink, bud." The nerdy guy starts crying. He says, and the biker guy, you could see he was looking a little bit, had a little more remorse for taking his drink. And he goes, what? The nerdy guy's crying in the middle of crying. I just can't do anything right. I swear to God, I woke up late this morning. My boss fired me. And then on the cab ride home, I lost my wallet in the cab. And, I walk into the house and my wife's in bed with the gardener. And I just can't seem to do anything right. So then I finally get to the bar and pour myself a drink of poison. And now you drink it. Morgan SLV out.